Hello, hello. Welcome in. Cowboys trailing the Packers right now 27-23. It's going to be an interesting finish. Let's lock in. Right now we got the game on. We're going to bring you a little live play-by-play and some colored commentary. Cowboys in a big fourth down here. Big fourth down. Let's get it. Dak steps up. Looks like the catch is made by Pickens. My goodness. Catch is made by George Pickens. You got to be kidding me. Pickens has had some phenomenal plays today. He did have the one drop, but by and large, Pickens has been outstanding. Hey, I want to welcome all y'all into the show. Thank you so much for joining us. We're finishing out the Cowboys-Packers game. Finished the Rangers regular season off earlier today. We're back for round 2. 44, appreciate you hanging out, man. Javonte Williams with another powerful run. He's still going. Diggs, look, he almost had the interception, 44. We'll give him that. He almost had that interception. Jesse, what's good, man? Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, I tried to say earlier on this was going to be a good game. I mean, look, I did not think the Packers by any means were going to come in here and embarrass the Cowboys. I know some people thought that. No, this was going to be a pretty tight ball game. Look, Cowboys defense has got to make a stop. It is trending that Packers will have the ball back, barring something incredibly crazy here. Oh, Dak, you just missed Tolbert. Dak just overthrows Tolbert, wide open, going to the out, going to the sideline. It's 3rd and 5 right now, 7 minutes and 5 seconds left on the clock. Appreciate all y'all hanging out. In field goal range, but look, I don't know if you're wanting to kick field goals right now. I mean, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. It probably depends on down and distance at this point. I mean, you could kick a field goal. You just got to count on the defense getting a stop. I mean, even then, you still have a one-possession game. Packers go down and score, make it 34-26. You're at least still one score at that point. So it's not the worst idea. I'm sure the Cowboys would love to get a score here. Dak under pressure. Are we going to get flagged for a hold here? This doesn't look good. Looks like a holding call coming up. Either that or they got Dak's face mask. Let's see what it is. It looked like it was a hold. I thought they were going to flag it. I thought maybe it's going to be like, something weird with the face mask. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah, they're showing the lineman right now. Oh, it's a face mask. It is a face mask. Okay. I thought they were going to call a hold on that one. Just watching Bass chase after Brooks. I thought that for sure was getting called for a hold. Hey, Texas T-Rex, what's good, man? Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, look, it's a little ticky-tack, but I'm still saying, yeah, that's a face mask call. Who will win on Monday, Broncos or Bengals? I'm going to go – it's tough, actually, but I'm going to go Broncos on that one. We'll see if Browning got any better. It's a tough spot for the Bengals, man. I feel for Bengals fans. I really do. Feel for Bengals fans, man. We'll keep rolling here. Appreciate all you guys hanging out. Thank you so much. 1st and 10 for Dallas at the Green Bay 22. Handoff Javonte Williams and another 6-yard gain. Williams is just hammering yards right now. He is good for 5 or 6 yards seemingly every carry. You wish that you had Williams on a 2-year deal instead of a 1 with how well he has been playing. I mean, look, hindsight's 20/20, but Williams has been incredible. 71 total yards tonight. Godsend for the Cowboys early on in this season. We keep going. Appreciate all y'all hanging. 2nd and 4. Ball on the 17-yard line here. Handoff to Williams again, and he finds a hole. Williams, he's breaking to the end zone. He gets down to the 2, and the Cowboys are in business. 6 minutes to go. Come on, baby. Bring it on home. Javonte Williams, man. This dude is crazy. Look, last year I know it was a down year for him, but My goodness. Looks like RB1. He is matching Jacobs tonight. He really is. Cowboys are going to have a great opportunity here. First and goal at the 3-yard line. Here's a snap. Williams again. He is going to get stopped just short. I need this for my fantasy team. Come on, give him the rock one more time. I need this for fantasy purposes right here. Come on, baby. I need that Javonte Williams study. Come on. Let's go. Shoddy calling in the play here. Second and goal. Ball on the 1-yard line. He's going for that century mark, y'all. He really is. Here we go. Direct snap to Williams. Williams is in. Tutty. Oh, there's a flag down. No, no, no. Don't give me some illegal procedure. Don't give me any of that. Offsides. There we go. There we go. Cowboys take the lead. Brandon Aubrey, extra point incoming. The fantasy team just got a boost. The Cowboys are up 30-27. Defense got to make a stop. They really do. Like you gave up 27 already today. You just got to make one stop at this point. Come on, baby. Appreciate all y'all hanging out. Patton, what's good? Direct snap. I love the creativity there. I really do. Green Arrow, that's a ridiculous comment. Don't even give me that. Green Bay's got plenty of help from the refs tonight. Are you kidding me? Green Arrow, look at how many Cowboys penalties there are. Give me a break, dude. It's okay to be wrong sometimes, buddy. It's okay to be wrong. You said that we were going to get blown out. It's okay to be wrong. Y'all might still win this game. But don't even come at me with the refs. Come on. That's the stupidest thing I ever heard. Look at how many penalties the Cowboys have tonight. It's ridiculous. No more than the Packers, Green Arrow. Cowboys been getting a ton of help. That's straight up cope, man. You said we were going to get blown out. Just own it. Just own it. You were wrong. It's all right. You said it was going to be a blowout. Say I was wrong. 3 words. That's all you got to type. That's the next thing you need to say. Cowboys can stop Jesse. It's going to be tough. It is going to be tough. I don't have a ton of faith in the defense based on what I've been seeing, but I am hopeful that they got one stop in them. I'm really, really hopeful. It's going to be tight. Look, I appreciate the wiggle room. They got to score a touchdown to beat you. They do have plenty of time. Look, the defense has definitely had a couple of stops here and there today. They have been able to get off the field a few times, but Jordan Love, Josh Jacobs have more or less had their way. They really have. We'll see what happens. Commercial break right now. Let's talk about some big performances so far today for the Cowboys. Dak Prescott, 24 for 31, 2 touchdowns. Javonte Williams, 17 carries, 72 yards, a touchdown. George Pickens, incredible catch earlier down the sideline to set up the Cowboys for a touchdown early in the first half. What a sequence at the end of that first half, by the way. We are going to talk that through. What a sequence. I thought the Green Bay Packers got way too greedy at the end of the first half. You had 19 seconds left. No timeouts. You're in negative territory. Thought it was a little wild. Matt LaFleur was trying to still get points with 19 ticks left on the clock. Thought that would have been a great opportunity to go ahead and just head to the locker room. Jordan Love, a little careless with the ball. Cowboys get the strip sack and score a touchdown on the very next play to Pickens. I thought that was a little bit of arrogance there. 19 seconds, no timeouts. Probably not trying to get points out of that one. I mean, if you have Brandon Aubrey, maybe. But again, you're in negative territory, no timeouts, 19 seconds. That didn't make a lot of sense to me. That did not make a ton of sense to me. Rob Zilla, appreciate you, brother. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the show. This year over for y'all? No, it's looking pretty good right now. Cowboys defense is atrocious. Yeah, but if they make one stop here, they look pretty golden. Not going to lie. They make one stop here. They look pretty golden. Easier said than done. Way easier said than done. All right, what do we got? Albert, my guy, thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate you. Good to see you again, brother. It only takes one stop. It only takes one. Aubrey has got that kickoff nailed, doesn't he? To force the ball to come out to the 20 versus the 35. He has got that kickoff nailed. I did say in the video that I put out earlier in the week, it was yesterday morning, getting my days all mixed up. Special teams is a weapon for the Cowboys. It is. It's a weapon. And in comparison to what the Packers have going on their special teams, definitely an edge for the boys. We'll see if it works out here. Cowboys able to block an extra point, take it to the house for 2. That's looming large right now, I would say. I mean, look, it would be a 1-point game otherwise. But Cowboys special teams definitely have given them an edge in this ball game. Absolutely. All right. Here we go. CeeDee Lamb commercial right now. You miss Lamb a lot. I'm glad that they figured out some ways to continue to get guys open and involved. I didn't think that the Cowboys offense was going to go to total crap without CeeDee Lamb. I definitely didn't want to make light of losing him. He's one of the best receivers in the game. But the reality is they've got a lot of really good playmakers on the offensive side. Unless you're losing Dak Prescott, you feel pretty good about the Cowboys' opportunity to move the ball. You've still got Ferguson. You've still got Pickens. You've still got Turpin. You've still got Javonte Williams. Miles Sanders has been nice in the passing game as well. You definitely still got weapons. And I felt like CeeDee Lamb would be a loss, but I thought Shoddy would be able to draw up some different schemes, some different plays to get other guys in the mix. And so far, so good. Now, defense, your turn. I don't know if CD is coming back. Any definitive timetable? I think it's going to be 4 to 6, man. I don't think he is going to be back in a week or two. I think he's probably going to be out most of October. Maybe we get him back late October. Maybe. A lot of dumb penalties tonight. A lot of dumb penalties. I mean, look, you're looking at the team stats right now. You're looking at the penalties going back and forth. Cowboys have 9 penalties tonight. That's why any BS that you hear about the Cowboys and the refs helping them, stupid. Don't even let Packers fans come at you with that ignorant BS. Cowboys have 9 penalties called against them tonight. Packers have 7. I mean, it's pretty even. I would not even come with that excuse. It just sounds ignorant. You're not watching the game. You're going to cherry pick 1 or 2 calls here or there. We could do that all night long. Go in the Cowboys' direction all night long. Pickens worth 3 CDs anyways? Man, shoot. Pickens is good. No doubt about it. I think it was a very, very good move by the Cowboys to get him. I mean, you think about when the Cowboys had Cooper, when they had Lamb, when they had those 2 elite guys, it really was a huge difference maker for Dak. We'll see if it works out tonight. Cowboys trying to get some stops here. 5 minutes to go. Jordan Love under center. Motion. Handoff. Fake. Love gets flushed out. He dumps it. Cowboys have coverage, and it's going to be about a 2-yard gain. Williams able to take it up. He did well to get a couple yards out of that one. That play was dead on arrival. Love kind of stumbled a little bit trying to escape pressure. Micah Parsons fairly quiet tonight. I know a lot of people thought maybe this was going to be a revenge game. I mean, the Cowboys have not been running to him. I told y'all this was going to happen. I said to you, they are not going to let Micah Parsons do anything special tonight. They're just not. They're just not. Handoff to Jacobs on the right side. He's going to get stuffed. And the Cowboys defense forces a 3rd and long. 3rd and long, man. This is a problem for the Cowboys tonight. They have not done well on 3rd and long plays. They have not done well. They have had several 3rd and longs, and every time it has not gone great for them. Eric, what's good, man? Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you, man. Hey, good luck to the M's in the postseason. We're sad. Rangers Nation is sad right now. But look, best of luck to you guys. I can't say I'm actively cheering for you, but I by no means wish you any ill will. Hopefully the Mariners can have a good showing for you, buddy. Love steps back, delivers, and it is caught. Another 3rd and long converted by the Packers. They have been excellent all night long. 3rd and 10, 3rd and 9. They can do everything, man. They have just been able to figure this out time and time again. Big reason why the Cowboys have not been able to put this one to bed. That is painful. And look, even if the tackle is made there by Bland, it's still a first down. That hurts. We have got to get off the field on 3rd down, man. Come on. Shazam, maybe. Maybe. Cowboys defense has to get a stop on 3rd down, especially 3rd down and long. What are we doing? What are we doing? 3rd and long. What do we get? I suddenly just got a commercial break. What's happening right now? Anybody else get commercialed? What is happening? I'm on the iPad, so I don't know. Maybe some of y'all on cable didn't get the same experience as me. I'm in a commercial right now. Somebody take a timeout. Appreciate all y'all hanging out. Okay. That seemed totally random. I guess it's a timeout. I mean, obviously I'm yapping right now, so not really paying close attention, but I just figured, hey, we keep rolling here. It doesn't look like anybody's called timeout according to Gamecast on ESPN, but maybe some other stoppage. Got to get a stop for once. Hey, man, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, look, it's definitely going to come down to whether or not this defense can force the Pack off the field or, I guess, force a field goal. And I don't love the time ticking down here. 3:44. Packers still in negative territory barely, or did they just get into plus? No, still in negative territory by about 10 yards, but still, I mean, the Cowboys have got to bear down on that 3rd down. There have been probably, I mean, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, 3, 4 3rd and longs that the Cowboys defense has not been able to stop. Trigger puller, we'll see, baby. We'll see. We'll see. Here's what I know for sure. Anybody that tried to tell you that this game was going to be a straight-up blowout, clearly they didn't know ball. We didn't tell y'all that. Look, this Cowboys team, they get dogged on mercilessly. You hear so much hate coming the Cowboys' way. The bottom line is, yeah, the Bears game was not good, but they played the Philadelphia Eagles, the defending champs, within 4 points, had an opportunity at the end of the game to win, and it didn't obviously end up happening. But on the road in Philly, you only lose by 4. I mean, I don't know. This team is not a pushover, that's for sure. They can hang. Jordan Love is going to just throw it down into the ground here, pressure bearing down on him. It did well to just get rid of that one. It's going to be 2nd and 10 with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Albert, 100% they love to hate us. Compton, I'm in kind of a weird position myself because I have him in one league and then I'm playing against him in another. That's why I really am not a big multiple fantasy teams guy. But, you know, somebody's like, hey, bro, you want to play? We need another spot. Need another spot filled. And I'm like, sure, why not? So this is always the conundrum with fantasy football. Here's the snap. Love flushed again. Dumps it out. Oh, terrible tackling. Terrible tackling. But they're going to blame Eberflus, right? Eberflus is going to get a ton of crap after this game. You cannot draw that up any better if you're Eberflus. They had him stopped in the backfield. Nobody wants to tackle. Remember this when you hear all the Eberflus BS coming your way tomorrow morning, how the Cowboys need a new coordinator. Yeah, you also got to tackle when the dude draws up a perfect defensive scheme for that play. Handoff here, and that's going to be about a 3-yard gain. Clowney has had a pretty solid impact, I'd say, in his first game. Deron Bland looks a little rusty, if I'm being real. He looks a little rusty. Lakers and Dodgers, yeah, the screen pass has been killing us all game long. Solid comment there, solid take. It's something that's got to happen. You got to be able to stop it. Eberflus drew it up perfectly there. You've got to make a stop in the backfield. A lot of arm tackling. 2nd and 6. Play action. Bearing down. And a drop. Oh, a drop. No! Green arrow, don't even come at me. That is the most BS flag you've ever seen. Do not even come at me. That is the most BS flag you have ever seen. Do not even. That's not a late hit. Are you kidding me? It's not a late hit. He's got the ball in his hand. It's ridiculous. That is help from the refs. 1,000,000% that's help from the refs. That's not a late hit. The dude's juggling the ball in his hands. Brian, I don't agree. I don't agree. You can't stop yourself going full speed. Plenty of time to stop. Easy for the guys up in the booth to say. I don't see it that way. You don't know if he's going to catch it or not. What, he's supposed to slow down when he finally realizes the ball is dropping to the ground? It's ridiculous. That's a weak call to decide a game. It's a weak call to decide a game. It's soft. It's a weak call. I don't know. Maybe you just have to have played ball to know that's a weak call to decide a game. You want to go letter of the law? Sure, we can do that all game long. It's a weak call to decide a game. Easy for you to say sitting from the couch, bro. Come on now. Easy for you to say. Anybody that's like, he could have slowed down. Come on. No. Not going there. It's not a soft excuse. That's a huge call, and you know it is. It's a huge call, and you know it is. Don't even. Don't even. There's still plenty of game left. Yeah, it would have been 3rd and long. Yeah, it doesn't even matter, though, right? Come on now. Come on now. Sure. Look, I'm not a fan of those kinds of calls. I'm not a fan of any of the quarterback, ticky-tack on the sideline calls. It's football, man. At some point, we got to stop being soft. There's nothing wrong with that play. Absolutely nothing. Agree to disagree. I'm not going to agree with you guys. There's nothing you can say. You don't have to agree with me either. There's nothing you can say. No way that needs to be a 15-yard penalty. Defense can't stop a paper towel. Yeah, I mean, there is that. We'll see what happens. Ridiculous with the penalties. Ridiculous with the penalties for sure. What are we at, 11? Yep, undisciplined. Practice better be tough this next upcoming week. They have got to get rid of some of these penalties, man. Mental mistakes. You can't have them when you're playing a good opponent. 10 penalties for 85 yards. That's huge. Trigger pull. This we agree on. This we agree on. 100%. It's just soft. I mean, look, that's not a dirty hit. Nobody got hurt on that play. It's a bang-bang play. He's coming down to make a hit on a guy catching a ball in the flats. I don't know. I can't agree there. I cannot agree there. Same old Cowboys in terms of the penalties for sure. Trigger pull, yep. I'm with you. Look, let me say this. If it was going the other way, I wouldn't be saying, oh my gosh, why didn't they call a penalty? I don't even look for that kind of stuff. It's got to be pretty egregious. Whistle blown, 5 seconds have passed, and you come and knock somebody and knock their head off, cut them in half. It has to be something wild like that. I'm sorry. 1 second, 1.5 seconds after he's dropped the ball, I'm not there. Not there with it. All right, let's see what the Pack can do here. I mean, you guys are technically correct. You still have to score here. But let's be honest. The only thing the Cowboys, I think, have going for them is they might end up getting this ball back. Great stop in the backfield. Jacobs is going to lose about 3 yards. You got to kind of feel like the Pack has to score a touchdown here, because if they don't and settle for a field goal, You've got Brandon Aubrey, best kicker in the game, able to hit from 65, maybe 70. I've got to feel pretty solid if I'm a Cowboys fan, and I am, that they end up winning this game if they can hold to a field goal. Depends on how much time is left, but the Cowboys have timeouts to kill. You can get this ball back with a fair amount of time left. We'll see what happens. Brandon Aubrey is incredible. He's incredible. Jan, love you too, baby. Thanks for the comment. Appreciate the engagement. Insufficient funds, agree to disagree. That's pretty ticky-tack to me. Dude's juggling the ball. Lufau has no idea when he's going to decide to finally drop it. Here's another screen pass. The Cowboys actually defend pretty well, and it's going to be 3rd and 10. Turdy Stomper, thank you. Unlike Green Arrow, you can admit when you were wrong. You said it was going to be a blowout. It wasn't a blowout. Green Arrow has yet to admit the error of his ways. It's okay. But I appreciate you keeping it real. And those of you that have watched me long enough, you know 100% if I got it wrong, I'd be owning it right now. Look, I got my final score wrong. I said it was going to be Cowboys 27-20. I'm a little off. I gave both defenses a little bit too much credit. Brian, you might be right, brother, but 3rd down, LaFleur has had his way with Eberflus on 3rd down. Granted, that was a terrible tackling job on that screen pass earlier on. Nevertheless, we'll see if they can get it here. 3rd and long. Feels like this might be the game. Trips right. Ball is snapped. Touchdown. Only positive? Only positive. Plenty of time left. That's ridiculous. Only positive is plenty of time left. Ridiculous, man. Whoever has Dobbs on their fantasy team, you better have won. You better have won. That is wild. Big extra point incoming here, and we're going to get it through the uprights. No block here. And so it is up to Dak and the offense to get this one to pay dirt. I can't believe how soft that coverage was. Let's see this replay here. They're showing the wide angle right now. Oh, my God. It's about as ugly as I thought it was going to look. I don't even get that. I have no idea what the call was there. That's frustrating. I feel like you could have done a million other things there with your secondary than what they did. Trips right, and you're basically letting Dobbs run one-on-one, letting him get behind. I mean, I don't even understand what the Cowboys were doing there with their defensive secondary. Jeez. At least there's a $145 left. At least there's a $145. Brian, thank you. With a 4-man rush. Trigger, it better be Dak attack time. Better be. Middle of the field did open. A gold comment of the night. Middle of the field opened like the Red Sea. 100% it did. Appreciate that reference for sure. It was wide open. I don't even know what you're doing. Don't even know. Would love to hear Eberflus talk through what they had on that 3rd and long. It's up to Dak. Turpin. He's got a little room. And he is out to almost the 50-yard line. Let's go, Turp. Let's go, baby. Okay, look, doesn't matter. You got to get 53 yards here. But that sure helps. That sure helps. Look, worst case scenario, you can at least heave it from this distance. Absolute worst case scenario. Clearly, you're hoping for something a little better than that. What a return from Turpin. It's a weapon. It's a weapon. Here we go. First down. Dak in the shotgun. Clean pocket. Dak throws it to nobody. Yeah, I don't think that is anything close to a fumble, but they're going to play it out for just a second. Now they're going to rule incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. Dak, again, 24 for 32 on the night, 202 yards through the air, 2 tutties through the air. Does have a rushing touchdown as well. Been a really good start to the season for Dak. Hard to blame him at all for tonight. I mean, look, obviously there's still about 1:33 left in this game. But I will say this. He has had a really good first 4 games. Really good. They're still kind of talking about this one? What's going on here? Micah Parsons, by the way, back on the field after spending a little time in the med tent. Cowboys have done well to take him out of this game, but it only takes one time. It only takes one time. I think that's definitely a forward pass. I don't think there's any debate there. Probably could have been intentional grounding. It was a very borderline call, but I think it's probably intentional grounding there. Here's a pass over the middle. Ferguson takes a first hit, bounces off, doesn't get much else. Dak and Cowboys in the hurry up. 3rd and 3, Green Bay 47, 4-down territory, obviously. Here's a snap, Dak in the shotgun. Fires over the middle. It's Tolbert, and he gets down to the 28-yard line. Cowboys in business. A minute and ticking. Green Bay does have all 3 timeouts left. Don't know if they're going to be able to get into a spot where they can burn them or not to preserve clock. They'd have to get a little bit further down. The Cowboys would, I think, for the Pack to be able to do that sensibly. Here's another pass to the outside. Pickens! He's going down! Pickens! That's a touchdown! Let's go, baby! Pickens! And the Cowboys have taken the lead. 43 seconds remain. Green Bay does have all 3 timeouts left. Dak Prescott engineers a potential game-winning drive. Beautiful. George Pickens, breakout performance. CeeDee goes down. George Pickens says, yes, sir. Steps right up. And the Cowboys have put 37 on the Green Bay Packers. Brandon Aubrey kicks it through, and the Cowboys have a 3-point lead with 43 ticks remaining on the clock. Again, all 3 timeouts left for the Pack. It is going to be close. It's going to be close. Look, I got to say this. In hindsight, I know we all might say, Pickens, go down. Look, you got to score there. You got to score there. Have to. I think that the Cowboys, considering the time left, could probably hold at least to a field goal at worst case. Clearly, you're going for the all-out stop to win this ball game, but it would have to be something very special for the Pack to score a touchdown here. A blown coverage. It would have to be something incredibly special. Dak Prescott, man, what a performance from him. No Dak hate. This man has started out this season on fire. Started out this season super clutch for the Cowboys. He is on one right now. Man, can this defense get one stop? Please, can this defense get one freaking stop? Please. CeeDee Lamb loving it on the sideline. Brandon Aubrey done a great job with his kicks. Let's see if he can get the Pack starting at the 20 once again. They are going to return this one out. And that is a brutal kick return for the Pack. They do get dragged forward a little bit, wasting some valuable time, honestly. 35 seconds now remain. I'm a little surprised they actually took that one out. You killed about 8 seconds off the clock. Time is your currency right now. I'm a little surprised. I know you don't want to start at the 20-yard line. Ball at the 26-yard line, 24-yard return. Green Bay with 3 timeouts left, 35 ticks. They need a field goal to tie it. Touchdown wins it. Appreciate all y'all hanging out, by the way. 37-34 Dallas. Jordan Love takes it out of the shotgun. Little dump off to Jacobs. Great gain, outstanding gain, and he gets out of bounds as well. Great opening play by the Pack. The screens continue to gash this Cowboys defense. Gain of 23 yards, and the ball's on the Dallas 49 quickly. Don't play scared here. Eberflus, come on. Do not play scared here, bro. I know that you don't want Jordan Love to burn you downfield, but man, this is going to be an easy field goal range attempt here for the Pack if you keep playing this soft defense. Love flushed out, throws off his foot. He's going to get it out. 22 seconds. Almost had him in the grasp there. Great rush by Osa and Clark. 22 seconds remain. Second down. Great pressure. Great pressure. This has been a great game, 100%. By the way, TikTok, if I missed y'all's comments, trust after the game, we're going to get to as many of them as we can. Like you, I'm locked in right now. We're locked into this game, hoping the Cowboys can finish this one out. Second and 10. Cowboys look to be bringing some pressure here. Rushing 6. And they are going to call out of bounds, but just short. 3rd and 1. 17 seconds remain. Ball on the Dallas 40. You feel like they are in field goal range. Granted, it's a long kick. They still have all 3 timeouts left, by the way. All 3 left. So you can throw it pretty much anywhere. I would think middle of the field. A lot of options here. You just can't have Love take a sack. I mean, even then, you still have life, but that's the one thing you got to avoid. I expect the ball to come out quick. Jacobs, he might not have got there. He might not have got there. They are giving him, I think, a pretty generous spot. We'll see. I think they're giving him the first down. That did not look like he got there. 12 seconds left. Really, really close call. They're not showing the replay. Maybe it wasn't as close as I thought, but they have given them the first down. I thought that maybe was going to be just short. You had both officials kind of spotting it at different places. Now they're showing the replay of the blocked extra point. 5-7 yards closer would definitely make this a lot more manageable. Although I would think at this point they're going to take some shots. Wouldn't you guys think? I mean, maybe you try and get closer right here, but I think maybe you take a shot. See if you can catch the Cowboys napping. I don't want to see it happen, but Dallas takes a timeout. Didn't like what they saw there. I mean, look, if I'm Green Bay and you've been burning the Cowboys secondary, I think you've got to take a shot. See if you can get somebody napping in that secondary. One of the safeties. Shoot, Dobbs has been burning people all night long. You got 2 timeouts. 12 seconds. You got plenty of time. Why not send one deep? And then after that, you maybe have, depends on how long the play takes. At that point, you could probably still do a quick pass and gain a few yards. Cowboys are going to give you plenty of space. We'll see what they decide to do, if they go a little more conservative here or if they open it up a little bit. Here you go. Jordan Love in the backfield. Shotgun. Jacobs lined up to his left. Here's the snap. They run it with Jacobs again. And he is going to get about 4 yards. They're going to call timeout. 8 seconds left. Maybe they go rush one more time here. What a game. What a game. Look, Packers special teams have been a bit of an issue of late to start the season. Let's see if they can get it done here late. Offense out 9 seconds now on the clock. They put one back on. 52-yarder going to OT. Think so? I mean, barring something crazy. Barring something crazy. Jordan Love actually steps back here. They're going to go deep. All right. I'm not sure what that play call was. I thought you could have got a few yards closer. I don't really understand that, but here we go for the game-winning kick. Here we go. Big kick coming up. Cowboys could be winners here. Sorry about that, y'all. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Cowboys and Packers are going to overtime. Oh, man. That was true. Right down central. OT, here we come. What a game. My goodness. Who's going to get the ball first? That might be the difference here. I was really hoping we were going to get a miss there. Had a bad feeling he was going to hit it, and it was true, right down the pipe. And now we've got OT coming up. We'll see who gets the ball first. Got to score a touchdown to end it. Field goal gives the other team an opportunity. Jordan Love, by the way, 302 passing yards, 3 touchdowns. He's had a great game. Did have the 1 turnover, which is a difference in this ball game. But by and large, great game from him. All right, let's see who gets the ball first here. I'm reading through the rules right quick. Both teams get it either way. I think I forgot about that. I forgot that that was a rule now. It's better to get the ball second. A lot of confusion going on in this coin toss. Okay, so it looks like Cowboys are going to be receiving. Yeah, green arrow, that makes sense now. I, for whatever reason, still thought if you scored a touchdown, you won, but I guess they changed it, so now everybody gets a possession. There you go. There you go. All right, commercial break. Well, we got a lot to go through. Cowboys have played valiantly tonight. I think a lot of people were sleeping on them coming into this game. Look, we knew better. We knew this was going to be a tight ball game. Cowboys have been playing well. The defense is an eyesore right now. It's unfortunate. They did get Deron Bland back tonight. I feel like he's been a little rusty. I know he's got a couple of tackles in the mix, but this the secondary, man, giving you nightmares, keeping you up at night. Truly. Cowboys remind me of the Texas Rangers. They don't know how to put a team away. That is definitely true tonight. Jesse, you might be right. They look like slightly better maybe, but they're still giving up 37 points. I don't know. There's only so many ways you can spin it positively. Look, Jack Sanborn leads the team in tackles. I will say, dude looks very slow-footed at times, running around out there, chasing down Josh Jacobs. I know he's got 11 total tackles. Sanborn, to me, man, that dude has got to get a little faster. Looks like bro is running in molasses at times. I know he's got a number of tackles tonight, so I'm sure somebody's going to pop me back with that. But Sanborn, leaving something to be desired, making me miss Obershone a lot. TLC, what's good, man? Good to see you. Turdy Stomper, appreciate it, man. Look, it's a small consolation if they end up losing this game. Turpin going to take it out. And he is going to get another beautiful gain. Flag, though, probably bringing it back. That's what it is most of the time when you see a flag on this type of play. Don't let it be holding. Come on. Don't let it be holding. McManus a little shaken up, apparently, on that tackle. I think he's all right. What are they calling here? Come on. Holding. Shaka. It's never good when there's a penalty on the kickoff return and you're the receiving team. Yeah, a little bit on the outside there. McManus having to make the tackle. Yeah, the Pack has got to figure out the special teams play. It has been a little bit of an adventure early on here. That brings the ball all the way back to the 20. That is painful. You were starting on like the 42, 22-yard penalty, essentially. Williams running hard, as usual. First down quickly. Ten-minute OT. Both teams have to possess it. First down and 10, ball on the 31-yard line. Pickens, about a 5-yard gain. Nice little hitch route, and he is able to get the Cowboys rolling on first down. Another stupid penalty. 100% Lakers and Dodgers, 100%. Tack it on. What are we at, 11 now, 12? Just keeps getting better and better. 11 for 95. Yeah, they have been talking about it a lot, TLC. A lot of strategy this year. I don't know what to think of it quite yet. Not sure. Javonte feeling it out. He's going to get maybe 1, maybe 1.5. It's going to be 3rd and 4 here. Packers going to Packer. Go Cowboys. Help the Bears. All right. Hey, hopefully we can get it done for you. Appreciate you hanging out. Yeah, you got to score a touchdown here, 100%. I don't think you can count on a field goal. I mean, look, you'll take it. Better than not scoring at all. 3rd and 5 from the Dallas 36. Dak in an empty set. They're going to motion Javonte back into the backfield. Deep pass, wide open, Pickens. And he's going to get out of bounds. Pickens again. Pickens, 134 yards on the night. CeeDee who? Nah, I'm just playing. But seriously, man, this dude has stepped up in a big way. Huge way. Kicking myself. You left Pickens on the bench, Brian. No. Talk these things through next time, my guy. Little pass out to Fergie on the play action. He's going to get 3 or 4. We'll take it. in Aubrey range, but yeah, you want to score a touchdown here. 7 minutes ticking. So, look, if I'm not mistaken, even if you wind the clock all the way down, which I don't think is going to happen, but even if you wind the clock, Packers still get like an untimed possession. Is that right? These rules are changing way too quick. But is that how it goes? You get like an untimed possession even if the clock runs out? I thought that's how it was like in the Super Bowl a couple of years ago. Dak, under pressure. He's going to heave one downfield. And I think it's caught. He caught it. Tolbert! Let's go, baby. I thought that was getting thrown away. I didn't think that had a prayer. Oh, please say he got in. He's in. He's in. Tolbert. Oh, Tolbert, thank you. Thank you, Tolbert. Oh, my goodness. What a catch. I thought Dak was throwing that away. I thought he was throwing that away. What a throw, baby. Oh, don't get my hopes up like this. Do not get my hopes up like this, Cowboys. Come on. Come on. We better hear zero slander about this man. Dak Prescott has been incredible tonight. Zero slander. Dude has balled out through the first 4 weeks of the season. My goodness. What a throw. Under pressure, on the run. Putting it where nobody else was going to be able to get that, man. What an adjustment by Tolbert, too. What a freaking adjustment. You got to give Tolbert credit there. He stops. Keeps his feet in. It's great by both of them, honestly. It's outstanding by Tolbert. It's outstanding by Dak. The toe drag, everything. Beautiful play. All right, here we go. First down. Dak under center. Hands it off to Williams. He's going to run into traffic, but still get a yard out of it. Javonte Williams, just a beast. That's another guy. I mean, wish he had a 2-year deal on him, man. 1-year deal. You're kicking yourself in hindsight with how well he's been running the football. Javonte Williams, man, we thought we were in trouble at running back. This man has been incredible. Brian, yes, somebody was asking 4-down territory. I think you got to go 4-down territory here. I mean, look, I'm being a little emotional, but I do not want to give this ball back to Green Bay without 7 on the board. Dak gonna run. That was like Tony Romo flashback right there. That totally gave me Tony Romo versus Seattle flashbacks. I don't know if anybody else thought that or not. Just random thoughts right now. Total Tony Romo against Seattle. Botched extra point flashbacks there with Dak getting chased from behind, running to that left side. 3rd and goal from the 4. I think 2-down territory, y'all. I think 2-down territory. Here it is. Dak drops back. Plenty of time. He's going to throw out of the back of the end zone. What are we doing there, buddy? What? What? I thought we'd be going for it here. I'm not going to lie to you guys. But Brandon Aubrey kicks it through, and it's 40-37. Look, you gotta think about everything, the analytics, the feel of the game. I guess we're going to trust it. If it's me, I'm probably going for it. Man, I do not like that. All right, guys. This is going to be a wild finish. I appreciate all y'all hanging out. This is going to be a crazy finish right here. All right, let me look this up here. I'm trying to get my head around all this overtime stuff. 10-minute period. Each team must have the opportunity to possess the ball. After each team has had an opportunity. Okay, so what happens if the game is tied and the Packers don't score a touchdown in 4 minutes and change? Do they still get, is it still like untimed? You know what I mean? What's the rule on this? If the Pack don't score a touchdown before it hits zeros, it's a tie? Or does the Pack get to possess it as long as they want? Or was that just like a Super Bowl rule? This is what I'm trying to figure out. Like, you remember in the Super Bowl how I think it was Chiefs and Niners, and they debuted this rule, and then the Chiefs got kind of like an untimed possession because the time did run out? Okay. So if they have it, they lose. Okay. So they've got to score in 4 minutes. Yeah, the 49ers didn't know the rules. And clearly I'm foggy on them right now too. So, look, at least if you're the Cowboys, I guess you shaved off some time. Brandon Aubrey, perfect kick. And this is going to be starting at the 20-yard line. Excellent for the Cowboys. Brandon Aubrey's money. This is a total weapon. Total weapon having Aubrey with these kicks. Having the Pack start at the 20 versus the 35. It's a thing of beauty. Thing of beauty. All right, J Love coming out. He's had a great game. Might get to 400 yards. Nah, it's going to take, that would take some crazy penalties. He's at 302 right now. Great game for him. Look, he and Dak have dueled. Both of them balled out tonight. Going to be hard to blame the quarterbacks after this one. If J Love doesn't get it done right here, I'm sure he's going to take some crap. But look, really hard to blame him when your defense gives up 40 points. All right, here we go. 1st and 20. Or 1st and 10 at the 20, excuse me. Love under center. Jacobs behind him. Quick screen. And look, finally we defend it. Finally. I mean, they still got 3 yards out of it, but it didn't go for 10. It didn't go for 10. The Guardians did own us this weekend 100%, but let's be real, the season was over. Chiefs scored before time, but Rule was treated like a new game, 4 quarters to score. That's right. That's right. Appreciate you, man. What do you think? Appreciate you. Okay, 4 minutes to score. Tick, 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 tick. How do we feel if this ends in a tie? How do we feel? How do we feel? Love flushed out. He's going to get rid of it, and it is quickly going to be 3rd down and long, although there is a flag on the play. Ineligible receiver downfield. Interesting call here. Do you decline and take the 3rd and long? Or do you, I think you might decline here. You might decline and take the 3rd and long. I don't know if you want to give the Packers a 2nd and 12. That's nothing. Yeah, penalties decline. I was about to say, no way am I giving the Pack a 2nd and 12. That's a free down. No, thank you. Just take the 3rd and 7. See what you can do. 3rd and 6. All right, let's watch this. If he was downfield or not. Yeah, he was. It's barely, but he is. He's downfield. Yep. All right. Good call. Good decline. Honestly, a good decline. 3rd and a long 6 here. Cowboys timeout? All right. Probably for the best. 3rd down and long has not been fortuitous for the Cowboys. The defense, I don't think, has gotten off on 3rd and long all night. 3:57 left on the clock. I'm with you. Defense has to step up. Appreciate the comment, my guy. Rohan, good to see you, man. Hey, you guys, well, thanks to us, you joined us on the couch, man. October baseball is not for any team from Texas, unfortunately, this year. No Texas teams playing in October. Let's go, boys. Brian, we're the 3rd down, man. Jeez. Edgar, thanks for the laugh, man. I appreciate you, brother. It is funny, man. And MLB is just such a nice crowd. You get into NFL, people start getting wild in the chat. They really do. Love lofts one up. And they're going to throw a flag on that one. No flag. Okay, if Green Arrow's still hanging out, I will give you that should have been a flag. 100% that should have been a flag. I am shocked that that wasn't a flag. If the Cowboys don't take advantage of this right now and win this game right here, what are you doing? I am shocked that there's no flag on that. Green Arrow, I will give you that one. Brother, I will give you that one. That should have been called 100%. 4th and 6 for everything. And Green Bay takes a timeout. Oh, chat. Are we about to win? Are we about to win this thing? Wow. Heart's in the throat right now. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. Stomach's turning. I'm trying to hold it together right now. Trying. Whew. What are we going to do here defensively? What do y'all want to see? Do we put some pressure on him? Do we make the DBs go one-on-one? Put some pressure on Love to make a perfect throw and a perfect catch? I'm putting some pressure on. I am putting some pressure on. I am not giving him time to sit back there and throw. I'm putting some pressure on, and I'm making him make a perfect decision and a perfect throw. Doesn't look like they're pressuring. They're rushing just 4. They're dropping. Wow. 4-man rush. He's got all day. He picks it apart. What are you doing? What are we doing? I don't even understand. Why are you rushing 4 there? Why are you only rushing 4 there? That makes no sense to me. You've got to bring the pressure on him and make him throw the ball. All right, 1st and 10 at the Green Bay 38. 3 minutes, 15 seconds remaining. Handoff. That should have been dead on arrival, and Wilson gets about 8 yards out of it. Probably should have been a 1-yard loss. Great run by him. Outstanding. One timeout remaining for Green Bay. None remaining for the Cowboys. 2 minutes, 45 seconds ticking down. I do not get only rushing 4 on that pivotal 4th down. Make J Love beat you. Just make him beat you. Don't let him sit back there and pick you apart. Like, please. I do not get that at all. Here we go. 2nd and 1. Another run. There's a hole opening up, and that's field goal range. That's field goal range. It's got a long field goal, but you're in field goal range. 2-minute warning. Do we do 2-minute warning in OT? Okay. All right, 2-minute warning. Defensive, if this does not end in a tie or if this doesn't end in a win, 100% the defense lost. 100%. Fourth and six. What are you doing only rushing 4? I would love to pick Matt Eberflus' brain on that. Why are you only rushing 4 on 4th and 6? Dude, at least rush 5. I would have rushed 6, dropped 5 into coverage. And if J-Love beats you, he beats you. I really don't understand why you would let him just sit back there and pick you apart. Don't get it. Do not get it. Dak has definitely been carrying this team. 100%. Brian, I'm with you. Once you cross the 50, once you get to like your own 45, you're in field goal range if you got Brandon Aubrey. Well, look, the Cowboys aren't going to have another shot. You're either tying or you're winning the game. I mean, look, barring a horrible play by the Cowboys defense that allows the Pack to score, knock on wood on that one, 1,000,000%. I mean, look, there's very limited options. The Cowboys, I don't think, are going to get the ball back here. And if Green Bay's smart, you won't give them a chance to. If you're Green Bay, you've got to play this so that Dallas does not get the ball back. So you got to be smart here. Run the football a little bit. At least high probability plays. J. Love in the shotgun. And Pack is fully in field goal range now with an opportunity to win the game here. You're going to need a turnover at this point. Going to need a turnover. Tie or turnover at this point. Or some miracle. Terrible tackling. That has been such a pain. Dallas 25-yard line, by the way. 1st and 10 for the Pack. Come on, give me a little strip sack. Give me something here. Empty backfield. Dobbs there again on the slant. And Cowboys are all over it. 6-yard, 7-yard gain. 1:05 seconds left on the clock. Come on, give me a sack. Give me something, defense. Let's go. Handoff. 1st down. Wilson stopped. Ball on the 12-yard line. 43 seconds. Ball on the Dallas 12-yard line. Oh, what a play! What a play! Diggs! Diggs! What a play! Trey Diggs, baby! That might be game-saving. That might be game-saving. Oh, that might save the game right there. Obviously a long way to go, but that might have just saved the game. Packers call their final timeout. Diggs flies up from the secondary, blows up the screen. I don't even know if you'd call it screen, kind of a little out, a little bubble. That could be the game-saving play that helps the Cowboys avoid an L. High probability this one ends in a tie. Pack still has some time left. Anything can happen. Only 15 yards out. Love in the backfield, takes the snap. Pressure. They throw it up, make the tackle. Make the tackle. No timeouts. They got to run the field goal unit on. They've got to run the field goal unit on. We might be getting a tie here, everybody. We might be getting a tie. There's no way you go for it here. No way. That's zeros. That's zeros. No way. That was such a quick stop. That was such a quick stop of that clock. They got to review that. Review the clock. Review that clock. They've got to review that clock. That was way too close. You have got to review that clock. It's zero. You've got to review that clock, baby. Wow. 40-40. Jordan Love, man, almost blew the game. Almost blew the game. No double OT. This one ends in a tie. All that for a tie. Cowboys improved to 1-2-1. Packers, I don't know. I guess improved to 2-1-1. I don't know how you feel about ties. I guess it helps. It's better than a loss. When's the last time the Cowboys tied a game? Yeah, the play at the end, J Love throwing it into the end zone. Look, ballsy going for the win. I have no clue what the Pack was thinking there. Like, that was almost the biggest boneheaded move in, like, recent memory. All right. What a game. Don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. 40-40, tied, and Dallas going to walk away, I think, maybe feeling okay about this one. I'm not even sure how to take this right now. I will say this. For everybody that thought this game was going to be a blowout, okay. It was not even close to it. Cowboys, look, definitely let some opportunities slip away, as did the Pack. I think if you're a Cowboys fan, you got to latch on to the penalties. Cowboys had 11 penalties for 95 yards. Red zone was great, 4 of 5. Pack was 5 of 6. Cowboys rushed for 117. Interesting decision to not go for it in overtime on 4th down. Really interesting decision. I also thought, and it did look like it was good. It looked like 2 seconds is when it actually ends up hitting something on that Jordan Love final throw attempt. So I don't think there was anything weird there. But I will say, what a story that would have been. Dallas wins the turnover battle. Dallas did not turn the ball over once. Packers did. It was probably a big reason they didn't get a win tonight. Packers outgained Dallas 489-436. What a game. I'm still in shock a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm still kind of in shock. No ties would definitely be okay with me, but I will say this. You're going to kind of go down a little bit of a rabbit hole there, open up Pandora's box. You could be playing a lot of football, and if player safety is at the forefront, which it is right now with the NFL, I don't think they're going to stop going away from ties. College football OT rules, I don't know if I like them better, honestly, Jeremy. Like, I don't like the 2-point conversions in college football. I don't like them. I would rather have them do 25-yard line, 25-yard line, 25-yard line to the death. I even would probably prefer you have to go for 2 if you score a touchdown. I'm really not a fan of the 2-point conversions. Look, Jeremy, that is true. At least there is a winner every time, but go back to the old style of college football where you had to still score the touchdown, but at some point they forced you to go for 2 after you scored the touchdown. I don't really like trading the 2-point conversions. Francisco, thanks for the gift. What a game. Cowboys defense is going to get a lot of crap again. Like, you couldn't stop a 4th and 6. Eberflus, why are you only rushing 4 on 4th and 6? I definitely am always trying to be glass half full when I possibly can be. I do not understand that call at all. I don't. Put some pressure on J Love. Make him flush out. When the Cowboys got pressure on him, it worked nearly 9 times out of 10 that they did not end up completing the pass. Yeah, Micah basically a non-factor, but John, it was part of design. Like, it was designed to not do anything towards Parsons' direction. They weren't running at Parsons. They weren't doing anything. They did not want the story to be Micah Parsons dominates in his return to Dallas. He did save a touchdown. We'll give him that. He saved a touchdown. But, look, pretty much a non-factor all game long. And look, I don't want to make this about Micah hating on him. None of that. Respect. He's a great football player. I did not think he would be traded when the offseason started. It's still a little while to me that he's a Green Bay Packer. Yeah, great play at the end of the game. Pretty quiet throughout. They should have run at him more. I think they did just fine. Javonte Williams was a beast. 4.5 yards, actually over 4 yards per carry. Javonte Williams ran hard tonight. I think they did just fine. I think it was fine. The game plan, all good. The defensive side is where the improvement needs to be had. Eagle run, Lord, no. No ghost runner rule, please, for the NFL. We do not need the equivalent of that. We do not. Micah did save the game on that ankle tackle. But look, is it really a save the game because Pack would have got the ball back? Is it really a game-saving tackle? I don't know. Maybe. Jeremy, that's how I feel. This offense played so well, and they don't get the win. And, John, you followed it up great with an excellent sub-point. The penalties were just killer. We know what the Cowboys need to be doing this week. I'm not a big fan of the tie. If there's 162 games, maybe Eagle, but not in football. Not in football. Tie, good. I think if you're a Cowboys fan, you were an underdog in this game. I mean, it hurts because you had a chance to win, but I think you've got to feel at least a little good about getting a tie against a team like the Packers. Look, a lot of people think the Packers are going to win the Super Bowl this year. I don't think there's necessarily any shame. I think there's a little regret that you couldn't get it done. You could have beat the Packers at home, but I don't think you walk away totally defeated or deflated. I don't think anybody expected the Cowboys to win this game except for maybe like me and a few other hopeful Cowboys fans out there. I thought the Cowboys would win. I really did. And they had a shot to do it. Just didn't work out. You might be right on that, Kerwin. It might help in the long run. Dallas Cowboys for life, baby. Slot, appreciate it. I know. If only Jay Love had just put a little more touch on that final throw. I'm not a big fan either, but, with the league putting the big emphasis on safety, you're just not going to see you're not going to see them go to double OT, triple OT, especially trying to add an 18th game, which the NFL is trying to do. They're trying to add that 18th game in there, 100%. Hawk, good question. The question is, what happens if CeeDee plays? Look, the Cowboys were pretty dang efficient on offense. I'd like to say it's a difference maker. I don't know. It's hard to say. The Cowboys were really efficient on offense. Yes, they got stopped a few times, but this was a pretty good offensive effort. Maybe CeeDee does push him over the top. Isaac, I tend to feel the way you're feeling right now. At least you got something out of this in a game that a lot of people thought you were going to lose and get dog walked. CeeDee would have dropped all those passes, insufficient funds. That's actually pretty funny. Look, CeeDee in that first game definitely did not come up clutch for us. But, look, he's one of the best receivers in the game. George Pickens, breakout game, man. Love to see that. Good game. R. St. Peter, good game, baby. Good game, good game. I think this game is a positive. I really do. I don't like a tie by the nature of it, but I do think you take this game as a positive. Brian, you're on the CeeDee drop passes too. Yeah, John, a lot you can take away. I think tomorrow we're actually going to feel probably better about this than we do today. I think tomorrow we're going to feel a lot better about it, but tonight it kind of hurts. You felt like Cowboys had a chance to win. Dak, he did use his legs a little bit. He got a rushing touchdown. Couldn't quite get past Micah Parsons there at the end of the game, but anyways. All right, y'all. Look, we got a late night, don't we? It is 11:20 in Texas. My goodness. Cowboys, by the way, go play the Jets at the Meadowlands. Is that what they call it still? Still the Meadowlands? I don't know. They change it every other year, it feels like. We'll see. But Cowboys will go and play the Jets next week. MetLife. Jets on the year. Can't say I'm extremely worried about that game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout, but I would really be surprised if the Cowboys do not get a win. Jets right now are 0-3. I think you got to win that game. We'll see what happens. Football is any given Sunday, but they will play the Jets. 12 p.m. kickoff Texas time at MetLife. We'll see what happens. I'm encouraged. I'm already starting to feel a little better about this game. Cowboys underdogs. I would have loved to have taken this one. You had a chance to win it. 4th and 6. Should have got the stop. But I think the Cowboys, by and large, with what the expectations were coming into this year, to beat a team that a lot of people feel like are going to be a strong Super Bowl contender, I'm feeling pretty good. Lot to work on still. Lot to work on. But I'm feeling pretty good. Look, I would love to hang out and talk a little more. I'm going to do last comments here, and then I got to take off. We got an early work day tomorrow. I got to be up at about 4:45 Central Time. So it is an early day for me tomorrow, but let me get some last-second comments. Hawkfin, Rangers all the way, baby. All the way. Brian, maybe, but they haven't gotten rid of the tie in a long time, man. It has been a long time. Dan, I'm shocked, but I'm a little relieved as well. Look, if you're the underdog in a game like this, it definitely feels like more of a loss for the favored team. I think the Packers fans, you're probably thinking about this one a little bit worse than what the Cowboys fans are. Defense does stink. We got to get better defensively. Hey, by the way, we do this every single week, Cowboys Lives. So if you like what you see, please hit that follow button. Would love for you to come back and hang out. We also do Rangers Lives. Season's over, but every Wednesday we do Texas Rangers off-season talk. And then Saturday, we also do college football. We cover the Texas Longhorns here right on Rangers. So look, whether you're a fan of the Longhorns or the Rangers or the Cowboys, come back, hang out, talk some trash. It's all good. We just love hanging out, talking ball. So I got to say, I appreciate all you guys and your support. Thank you for liking the show, by the way, on your way out. If you're on TikTok, hit that double tap a couple of times. If you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up button. Man, I wish I could stay and talk this one out longer, but we got a long week ahead of us. We'll be back on Wednesday to do that Rangers off-season live. If anything crazy happens with the Cowboys, some breaking news, or with the Rangers perhaps, or with the Longhorns, we'll go live before then. But that's the plan right now. No double OT. Yeah, no double OT. Cowboys, I thought, did pretty well, Jeff. I'm with you on that. Shane, yeah, the tie, nobody loves a tie, but Jerry called it a moral win. Jerry needs to stop doing the post-game stuff, man. He is getting too old for that. We shut down Parsons' win for us. It is nice that we don't have a Micah Parsons edit coming out of this game. All right, y'all. We're out of here. Hope you guys have a great night. Thank you so much for supporting the show. And as I always say, to end every live, God bless and go Cowboys.